how's it going? I'm just leaving a dumpster at the last house. I had to do a final cleaning on it before the property manager showed the house, and it had an old trashy looking table down in the basement and a big hunk of iron. It was an iron table, well, it wasn't iron, it was some kind of, I don't know, the thing was heavy, some kind of heavy. So the old trashy table, I took it to the dumpster, and that metal table, whatever it was, I got a friend, he'll take scrap metal over to the scrap yard, and they pay him like a recycling fee or something like that for it. I used to do the same thing myself, but I don't know, to me it just don't seem like it's worth the time, you know. Which now I got a trailer, so I could go take a truck and a trailer load of stuff over there, but I don't know, I just don't see the money in it like I did way back when. Because I take a load of stuff over there and make like $100, and you know, and put 20 in gas in a truck, so now I'm down to 80, and you know, I had to do it early in this. I was working second shift at the time, and I had to do it early in the morning, take it over there so I could get to it. Stop for a second. Just past a house that I went and looked at a while back. I seen it on the internet. And this is another reason you should always go look at the houses and don't just buy them based off of the pictures and stuff off the internet. Me and a buddy of mine went and looked at that one. It looked like it had great numbers. It was priced undervalued. And there's always something wrong with the ones placed undervalued, but that one looked like it was priced undervalued, and I could have made some cash flow off of it. So me and my buddy went up there. We were just gonna look around it, because I mean I was on this one, right? Went up there, pulled in a driveway. As soon as we did, the neighbor's dog started barking, all 450 of them. Yeah, he was, I was like, good Lord, I am not buying this house with all these dogs sitting inside. But somebody did buy it and put up a big fence around it. So somebody bought it with an idea on how to fix the problem. I didn't know how to fix the problem, but anyway, that could have been a simple fix, and I just didn't think about it. Anyway, so my buddy's taking the hunk of metal off, and he's gonna make him a little money off of that. Let's see. None of this has anything to do with what I wanted to talk about on this video. So anyway, you know, I'm doing the property manager thing now, and up until now, all the houses I bought have been pretty close to me. They've all been, you know, within a 20-minute drive of where I live and where I work, you know. So that's been, you know, pretty much the gist of it. But now that I have a property manager, and the property manager works in my area, but also works in the city that's, what, you know, 35, 40 minutes up the road, there's nothing really stopping me from investing in the city. Now, I don't know the market, you know, I'd have to spend probably a year studying the market, year or more studying the market there for me to get into that. But I mean, if I run out of investments in my area, then I could sneak up there and start investing there. And with that being said, the problem is there's already 1 million investors in the city, and I've been, you know, small towns. I say towns plural because there's, I see I've got two rentals in one town, one rental out in the country, and three rentals, is that right? 3 rentals out in another town. And I don't even know if that's considered to be a town. That might be considered to be out in the country too, but because there's no town water, no town septic tank, no trash pickup on that one. But on those 2, I think I'm missing one. There, 1 in one town, 2 over here, 1 out in the country, 2. Yeah, is that 7, 6, 7? I don't know, something like that. But anyway, there's nothing stopping me from investing in the city, except for the massive amount of competition, because there's huge amounts of competition in the city. Now, there is a less risk investing in the city than it is in small towns, and the reason being, small towns don't have near as much industry as cities do. And like the city that's next to me has just a gaggle of colleges. There's, let's see, probably 6 colleges in that one city. So you get college rentals, or people live there. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot more industry. So if industry moves, you're not losing a huge amount of population because of it. Whereas in there goes my air conditioning and heating. Got my HVAC guy. He lives 3 houses up from me. But in a small town, where there's only like 2 or 3 industries, if one industry ends up closing down, then you might end up losing a bunch of the population too, which will then affect the market. You won't be able to get as much rent. But I think we're close enough to the city to where if an industry moved out of these little towns, they would just go to work in the city, and they still live here because this is where they want to live. Because the crime rate's a little higher in the city, and a few other things. You get benefits from living in a small town. But back to the risk factors. So you got risk factors, but it's a little bit more risky investing in a small town than it is a city. But at the same time, with real estate and with the stock market too, most of the time a higher risk stock, higher risk real estate has a higher reward to it. In a small town, you can get cheaper real estate and still cash flow great off of it. And I mean, sure, one spike or one decline in population will change everything, but I mean, at the same time, man, it's more money. I feel like I can make more money out here in these little towns than I can going into the city, mainly because, like I said, the competition drives the prices up on the real estate. It's hard to get your hands on. But anyway, I just wanted to give a little talk about that. Like, subscribe, share. I'll be talking at you real soon.